Hello everyone, at the beginning of this episode, it turned out Sunwo pretended he was just doing what the strange woman in the park had done, and he admitted that it was younger sister who told him about the strange woman. So he didn't admit that he was the man who gave Eunsong encouragement. Even though Eunsong had hoped that she would find a man who encouraged her when she was in a despair. But because Sunwo lied, Eunsong also thought that she said words encouragement that were in a vain for Sunwo. Then on her first day of work, Donggu gave Eunsong a bouquet of flowers as a congratulation because Eunsong had work. Then Eunsong also told Donggu that the film director she was working with didn't meet her expectation. The director of the film was still young. Then he looked relaxed but serious, but he was also careless. Eunsong herself was confused about how to describe Sunwo, because she had known Sunwo before she worked at Chang Film. Sunwo himself was guessing whether Eunsong was the woman he had met in the park or not. Eunsong said the exact same sentence as he said before, but he felt it was impossible if Eunsong was that woman, because their backgrounds and jobs were different. However, Sunwo as a person who didn't care about other people's lives and suddenly gave encouragement to other people was something outside of Sunwo's habits. And when he heard Eunsong give words of encouragement to him, his heart was pounding and he also felt a warmth from Eunsong. He was happy to get words of encouragement from Eunsong. Eunsong also hopes that Sunwo's wish, which was filled with despair, will actually come true. The next day, Sunwo and Eunsong worked as usual. Then Sunwo wanted to know where Eunsong lived. He wanted to know why they could meet in the park. Eunsong said that she lived in the area near the park. Sunwo also said that he lived near the park, so it was natural that he met Eunsong at the park. But Eunsong really didn't want to know where Sunwo lived. Then she left Sunwo. She hurriedly left Sunwo because she didn't want anyone else to see them talking alone. She was afraid it would cause discomfort to other colleagues. I think the future their interaction will be even funnier because Sunwo often seems unable to move when dealing with Eunsong. Another story also came from Hayoung, who needed an advisor for the film that director Huang was working on. They need a police detective for the thriller genre film that director Huang was working on. The previous film advisor, who was also a police officer, was transferred to another area, so he could no longer collaborate with Chang Film. Hayoung knew one detective she could ask for help, but she had spoken harshly to the detective. The detective was Eunhyuk. Hayoung once told Eunhyuk that she would never have Eunhyuk's help again, but in fact, now she needed Eunhyuk's help. Hayoung came to the area around the police station where Eunhyuk worked. When she saw Eunhyuk, she felt that her pride would be hurt if she asked Eunhyuk to talk first. That's why she pretended she was on a phone call to get Eunhyuk's attention, and she hoped Eunhyuk would talk to her first. How embarrassed Hayoung was, because while she was pretending to be on a phone call, her cell phone actually rang. Eunhyuk laughed at Hayoung's behavior. Because Hayoung was too embarrassed, Hayoung ran away from Eunhyuk and she said that there was something she wanted to say to Eunhyuk, but she would say it if she wasn't so embarrassed anymore. Then Hayoung returned to the company. Hayoung still wanted to try to get Sunwo's attention, so she wanted to know whether Sunwo had come home from work or not. When she entered Sunwo's room, how shocked she was because she saw Sunwo hugging Eunsong. At the time, Eunsong was accidentally hugged Sunwo because she almost fell. Okay everyone, that's the storyline this time. Thank you for watching my video.